Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to my informative speech. This is my audience. I'm doing my informative speech on D-MER. D-MER is a medical condition that affects breastfeeding or lactating moms. It's classified by abrupt dysphoria before a letdown. A letdown is a milk release. It starts about 30 seconds before the letdown, and it can continue up to 2 minutes after. It can happen with just one letdown or multiple letdowns. It can also happen while pumping. Dysphoria is defined as unpleasant or uncomfortable mood, such as sadness, agitation, irritability, or restlessness. D-MER is not caused from psychological response to breastfeeding. It's not postpartum depression or postpartum mood disorder. It is not because of nipple contact. It's not about breastfeeding aversion. Breastfeeding aversion is like breastfeeding while pregnant or breastfeeding toddlers. And it is not a dislike of breastfeeding or irritability with your baby at the breast or sadness from separation while pumping from your baby. The cause of D-MER is milk ejection reflex, which is oxytocin levels rising, which you need because it pushes the milk out. The dopamine comes in because it inhibits prolactin, and prolactin is what produces the breast milk. So dopamine levels drop in order for prolactin levels to rise. It makes more milk. Normally, dopamine levels drop properly, and breastfeeding moms don't know that it happens. But with D-MER, the dysphoria comes in because it's an inappropriate drop of dopamine levels at an incorrect time. And it causes a negative emotional response, and it usually lasts until the dopamine levels restabilize. So once that happens, that's why it usually takes 30 seconds to 2 minutes. It doesn't take long for your dopamine levels to level back out. On the spectrum of D-MER, like from mild, moderate, or severe, mild would be like just sadness or down, like feeling down, or like a homesick feeling, it said. It could be moderate if it happens more than one letdown. If you have a depressed mood and you feel hopeless. Severe comes with agitation and anger at every letdown, comes with nausea and loss of appetite. So those are the severities of it. Those also factor in intensity, duration, and the number of letdowns. Corrections could be, if you educate yourself about it, you'll know that the feeling is medical and not just an emotional response to breastfeeding. You can do rest and hydration and exercise to help keep your mood up. Negative responses to that would be stress, dehydration, and caffeine. Usually mild cases clear up with 3 to 4 months. Moderate would be 9 to 10 months, and severe is a year and further, and usually requires medical treatment. They can give you a prescription to increase your dopamine levels, and that will treat it effectively. This was found by Elisa Macrina Hees. She's an IBCLC, which is an international board certificate lactation consultant, and she first identified D-MER in 2007, she suffered from it while nursing her third child. People usually stumble on D-MER through Google searches for their symptoms, like sadness or loss of appetite while breastfeeding. Depressed mood or anxiety are popular searches while breastfeeding. That is my speech. Thank you. Oh, here's my audience.